The minority wants the president to order the Ministry of Communications to extend the deadline for the re-registration of SIM cards. The Ministry of Communications says all phones not re-registered will go off after July 31 when it says it is adamant that it will not back down on the deadline. Judith Awatritando has more.
For the Ministry of Communications to extend the deadline from July 31 are growing, but the ministry has said very little since declaring some weeks back that there will be no extension. The National Communications Authority, in a social media post on Thursday, reminded subscribers that, quote, no registration, no service, indicating that there will be no calls, no text messages, no internet, and no mobile money for those who have not complied. The post was inundated with complaints that stretched from difficulty to access the Ghana card to complaints about the re-registration process. It is a running theme in the exercise, and with just a few days to the deadline, the minority in Parliament, led by Ranking Member on Communications Sam George, say they would have none of that and want a postponement.
We also wish to assure the telecom companies operating in our jurisdiction that as a minority, we are concerned about their well-being and operations. For anything that affects their operations affects their workers who are our constituents. We can assure them that the minority caucus will continue to use all means available to us in Parliament to ensure their operations are not affected by poor policy decisions taken by persons at the helms of affairs. In conclusion, we hope that within the next 24 to 48 hours, reason will apply. We want to use this means to call on His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to instruct his Minister for Communications and Digitalization to rescind her decision on the deadline, as it holds potential national security implications for millions of Ghanaians who have not been able to, due to no fault of theirs, register their SIM cards.
Ghana has been attempting to sanitize its mobile SIM card directory since July 2010, when the first ever national SIM registration exercise was held. It ended in March 2012, but did not address the many complications it sought to address. In October 2021, Ghana launched a new SIM re-registration exercise with a Ghana card as the only ID. The exercise has been extended once from March 31 to July 31. The minority insists it's not in principle against the SIM card re-registration exercise.
Let me state emphatically and without any iota of doubt that as a caucus, the minority caucus, we are not against any policy initiative that seeks to provide a clean, credible, reliable database of persons who hold SIM cards in our country and use SIM for transacting private or public business. However, we are against any attempt to illegally carry out what should be a legal mandate.